Okay, we're live, you guys. So here's the deal. Today is Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. It is the 21st, 9/21. Now, here's the crazy part. Tomorrow, Tuesday, ready? We'll talk about it again. Tuesday, fourth period. So tomorrow, fourth period takes the test during Zoom. Thursday, we got to wait all the way for Thursday. It will be first period takes it on Thursday, which is crazy. We have to wait so long, but I'm not going to do tests without watching you. So come prepared tomorrow, fourth period. Have your calculator, ready to rock and roll, and we're going to take the test during class. I want to see your faces, and we'll Zoom on, okay? So Zoom tomorrow for fourth period test. And then Zoom on Thursday for first period, test on Thursday, fourth period test tomorrow on Tuesday. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So here's my review, and here's what you need to do to get ready for the test. So let me do it with you, and then you're going to have to do it as well. So number one, graph the function and its pairs function. Well, that's a parabola. That's easy. I can do that. Okay. I'll go ahead and draw my x and my y-axis here. So it is a y equals parentheses x squared minus 4 minus 9. Okay, so I know my vertex is at 4, negative 9. So I'm going to graph that. I'm going to go to 4, negative 9. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's way down here. I can go my 1, 1, 1, 2, 2 squared is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3 squared is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's symmetrical. We know that. There is my function. Has a line of symmetry right down the middle of it. Now, what do we need? We also need its parent function. So the parent function is plain old y equals x squared. It's the most basic parent function. It's just the regular x squared, which is right there. Take this function, put it there. 1, 1, 2, 4. Same thing over here. 1, 1, 2, 4. Okay, there's the parent function, and there's the translated function. Okay, good. Okay, number 2. Let's take absolute value of x, and what we're going to do is we're going to reflect it over the x-axis, which means it's going to be a negative. Vertical stretch of 1/2, which is a negative 1/2, followed by a translation of 5 up, so that's my plus 5, and 1 unit to the right opposite, so I'm going to go minus 1. There is my g of x. Okay. Now, domain and range. Well, I don't have to do a beautiful picture. I just want to get a general idea. I know that it's going to look something like this. It's going to be at 1, 5. The graph's going to look like this. Kind of like that. Now, I know the domain is forever y. As this goes, it's going forever over. So the domain is just simply x equals all real numbers. But the range, reach for your range, that's the y values, starts at a height of 5 and goes down. So we're going to say the range is y is less than or equal to 5. Okay? Hopefully this is making some sense. Okay, 3. Well, I need this. It's a straight line, so I need my y equals my mx plus b. Slope looks like it's going to go down 400. So slope looks like it goes down 400 because it goes from 600 to 200. And it goes over from 1 to 5, so it goes over 4. So my slope is going to be a negative 100. And it looks like it's got a y-intercept of something. I don't know what it is, but let's check it out. So let's have a y equals a negative 100x plus b. Now I need the b. So I'm going to pick any 2 points to find out what the y-intercept is. It might be 700, probably. But let's just check this point. X value, y value, right? So let's go 600 equals a negative 100 times a x value of 1 plus b. And sure enough, if I add 100, b is 700. So here's my equation. Y equals, squeeze it in here, my negative 100x plus 700. There it is. Okay, now what does slope mean? Well, it seems like we're losing money. So we're losing sales. We're losing, looks like we're losing 100 million per year. So in words, So it's minus $100 million per year. Okay, what does slope mean in words? Okay. Now, number 2, okay, a parabola has a vertex of -6, -12, and passes through the 0, -24. So let's find the equation in vertex form. So key word, vertex form. I'm going to need a separate sheet of paper to do the work because this is going to take a little bit of work for me to do. So I'm just going to do a separate sheet of paper here. Vertex form, number 4. I'm going to go y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, right? All right, now, here's my h and my k. So I'll go y equals a times x minus a -6 squared plus k, which is a -12. Let me simplify a little bit. Double negative plus plus, right? So I really got a y equals an a times an x plus 6 squared minus 12. Now, if I can find out what the value of a is, let's plug it in. Now, if I'm going too fast, don't forget you can pause me, think about it and start. So, but I'm just going to get this done. Now, I need the value of a. So, luckily, I have an x and a y value. Here's my x, my y value. I'm going to put -24 for y. I'm going to put my 0 in for x. And I'll be able to solve and find the value of a, which forces it to go through the point 0, -24. -24 is equal to, let's see, 0 plus 6 is 6 squared, right? I know that. That's 36, right? That's a 36a minus 12 plus 12 plus 12, and I get a -12 equals a 36a. Divide by 36, and I should get a -1/3. Okay, so that's the value of a. What am I going to do with that? I'll put that right here for my answer. So what is my answer? It is going to be a y equals -1/3, put that right there, times x plus 6 squared minus 12. And that's it. Okay. All right, moving on. Again, if I get going too fast, just pause it, okay? All right, now solve x, y, and z. Okay, this will take me a little time. I'll go through it as slowly as I can. Equation 1, 3x plus 5y plus 4z equals 13. Equation 2, 5x plus 2y plus 3z equals -9. Equation 3, 6x plus 3y plus 4z equals -8. Now here's what I think I'll do. I think I'll put 1 and 6 together. Yeah, why not? 1 and 3 together, and I'll cancel out the x's. Oh no, cancel out the z's. Of course, cancel the z's. Okay, 1, 3x plus 5y plus 4z equals 13. And then what I'm going to do is multiply this one by -1, because that'll make a -4z. I like that. But I got to multiply it all the way through. So I get a -6, equation 3, I got a -6x minus 3y minus 4z equals +8, right? Negative times a negative. Cancels. I get a -3x plus a 2y equals, what's that, 21. Okay, that's equation 4. Okay, now I need to make an equation 5. Let's see if I can make an equation 5. So equation 5, I'll try and squeeze over here, okay? Okay, so to make equation 5, I've got to cancel out the z's. I may as well put 1 and 2 together. Put 1, 3x plus 5y plus 4z equals 13. Equation 2, 5x plus 2y plus 3z equals -9. Okay, I got to cancel out the z's. I have to, so that it'll line up. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of work. Doggone it. Multiply this one by 3, and I'll multiply this one by -4, okay? Because that'll make a 12 and a -12. Okay, so let me rewrite these. Equation 1 is now a 9x plus a 15y plus a 12z equals 39. Equation 2 is a -20x minus an 8y. Let's see, minus a 12z equals 36. Add them together. Okay. What's that? -11x, a positive 7y, cancels, equals, let's see, that's going to be 75. Okay, that's equation 5. Let's slide that equation over here. So equation 5, I've got a negative 11x plus a 7y equals 75. Okay, man, what a pain, huh? But we can do this. Multiply this one by 7. Multiply this one by negative 2. Okay, so then I'm going to get equation 4, I'm going to get a negative 21x plus a 14y equals, I don't know, now I need a calculator, doggone it. Hold on, I've got to grab a calculator. What is 21 times 7? I guess 147, probably. I can probably do that in my head. I don't know why I need a calculator for that. Yeah, 147. And then this is going to be a positive 8x minus 14y equals negative 150, right? Okay, so then I get a negative 13x, cancel, and I get 3, really, 147 minus 150. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. Oh, get a negative 3 or positive 3. That is not a very good answer. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. I don't know. I'm not going to try and find it. So x supposedly equals 3 over negative 13. I can plug that in to there, get an answer, and then I can get y, and get an answer. Okay, so I probably made a mistake somewhere. Probably went too fast. I'll go back and look at it later. Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, all right. Anyway, moving on to the next one. 6. Yeah, I'll do that one later. Okay, 6. Okay, I got to graph it. I can do that. I'm going to graph this one. Another parabola, right? Okay. My vertex is at negative 3, negative 2, because the opposite. Normally I'd go 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do the same thing here. It's symmetrical. And here's the graph, except it's going to be half as tall. Half as tall. So instead of 1, 1, I'm going to go there. Instead of 4 up, I'm going to go to 2. Instead of all the way up to 9, I'm going to go 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Okay? And of course it's symmetrical. Yeah, it sure is symmetrical. Okay, so here's my graph. Line of symmetry goes right through the middle of it, right? Okay. Here's what I have to write. So my vertex, write this down, vertex. Vertex is at negative 3, negative 2. Line of symmetry is at x equals negative 3. Now where's it increasing? It's going uphill from here. So it's increasing right here at x equals negative 3. It starts. At x equals negative 3, it starts going up. At x is greater than negative 3. And where's it going downhill? Here. It's decreasing. Where's it going downhill? It's decreasing here, which is from x is less than negative 3. Okay? All right, how are we doing? So far, so good? I got to go back and figure out number 5, but I'll do that. Moving on. Okay, number 7. Okay, so number 7, a bridge builder in town plans to construct a suspension bridge over the Wenatchee River. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Right? Right? X is in horizontal feet, and Y is in terms of the height, okay? So what's the height? At what height will the cable be close to the bridge? Well, that's right there, right? That's going to be the vertex. Oh, I have a formula for that. I can use the negative b over 2a, can't I? So I'm going to go a negative 0.2, negative, right? Double negative, divided by 2 times the value of a, which is going to be times my 0.002. Okay, let me go ahead and use my calculator. So double negative, yeah, positive, right? So we're going to go 0.2 divided by parentheses 2 times 0.002. I get an answer of 50. Okay, that means I'm 50 there in from the bridge, 50 feet. And then what's that height? I'm going to plug my 50 in. So to get that height, I'm going to go h of 50, because I'm plugging in 50, 0.002, 50 squared minus 0.2 times 50 plus 60. I'm just going to let my calculator do the work. Okay, clear. I'm going to go 0.002 times 50 squared minus 0.2 times 50 plus 60, and I get an answer of about 55 feet up in the air, okay? So this is about 55 feet up in the air, okay? That's 55 feet tall, out 50 feet, okay? All right, now, we're getting there. All right, here we go. Table shows toy bears manufacturers can sell at different prices. The quadratic regression. Hopefully you guys have one of these, because you're going to need a quadratic regression calculator. I'm just going to go, and my calculator will do it, but I'll use my phone to see if you guys get an app, or I'll use my calculator. I'll show you how the calculator works. If you ever get a calculator, one of these nice calculators, here how it works. Okay, clear. I'm going to go to my stat. I'm going to edit. I want to put things into list 1, so I have to clear list 1. I'm going to go clear list 2 and put numbers in. 3, enter. 4, enter. 5, enter. 6, enter. 7, enter. List 2, 112, enter. 125, enter. 132, enter. 133, enter. 128, enter. Okay? Now I want a quadratic regression. So on this calculator, I go back to stat, calculate, and there it is, quadratic regression. Okay, now I don't have a new calculator, so I hit this, and I have to tell it what list to put it in. List 1, comma, list 2. The newer ones, you don't have to do this. You just go straight to calculate, enter. So there's my answer. And of course it gives me A, B, C, and they tell me what A, B, C is. So I'm going to go y equals a negative 3x squared plus a 34x plus 37. R value of 1, that's great. So here we go. We're going to have a y equals a negative 3x squared plus a 34x plus 37. R squared equals 1. That's a good fit, okay? What would be the best price to the nearest cent to sell the most bears? Okay, well that would have to be like a Vertex, right? Because the graph, if we had a graph looks something like this. Best price is up here, which would be the Vertex. So let's use our negative b over 2a, our little mini equation, right? Here's our b over 2 times, here's our a, and let me just go ahead and figure out what that is. That's 34 divided by 6, right? So I get, here's the best price, $5.66 per bear. That's my best price, okay? Now, number 9, actually pretty easy. Oh yes. Total reinvestment dollars for driving a car m miles can be modeled by this equation. That's 45 cents per mile plus 5. Probably the 5 is probably, a cleaning fee or whatever, okay? After policy change, they're going to add $8 more, add it on to the end, and then we're going to multiply the whole thing by $1.30. So we're going to take our 0.45 m plus 5. I'm going to add $8 more, probably because cleaning charge is more expensive than we thought. And then we're going to multiply the whole thing by $1.30, okay, 1.3, okay? All right, so let me do this. So that is a 0.45 m plus 13 times 1.30. Then, let's see, calculator, let's multiply that. 0.45 times 1.3, and I get an answer of 0.585 m, so about 58.5 cents per mile, plus 13 times 1.3, I get an answer of about $16.90. Okay, so when we loan this car out, then the cost is going to be about 58 cents per mile, but then we got a cleaning fee of $16.90 when you get done. Okay, now, so then, what is the total reimbursement for 195? Well, that's easy. Let's just put this 195 in for our miles, and we'll calculate the answer. So C of, so sorry you guys, it was off the paper, my bad. C of 195 is equal to 0.585 times 195 plus 16.9, and I'm going to let my calculator do the work. And again, if I get going too fast, then just pause it, okay? I know that if I take too much time, it won't load up. That's why I kind of go fast on this, because the thumb drive won't take that much. So it's going to be $130 and about 58 cents is what it's going to cost me. Okay, that's what I have. Good luck tomorrow and Thursday.